Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a makeup tutorial on the new Anastasia and Alyssa Edwards makeup palette. I really like how it turned out. A couple of the shades didn't blend the best, but I think it was just the brush that I was using because I thought that the purple did really well on the lid. Just in the crease I had some troubles with it, which you guys will see in the video, but I really love the look, and the look was based off of this girl Paige on Instagram. She also has YouTube. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, but I will link it in the bottom bar down below, so you guys should definitely go subscribe to her and follow her on Instagram. And yeah, if you guys want to know how I got the look, then just keep on watching. So the first thing I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to go straight in with eyeshadow. I already moisturized my skin just to let that sink in while I do my eyes. And to do my shadow, I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Alyssa Edwards palette. This is pretty new. I think it launched within like either last month or the month before. And this is what the palette looks like. I think I'm going to try to do kind of like a cut crease, like a double cut crease almost, with like some negative space in between. I saw a look from her first name's Paige. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, but I will definitely leave her info in the bottom bar to give her credit. And I really like the look that she came up with the palette, so we're gonna attempt it, but I'm not the best at cut creases, but we're gonna try. I'm just going to take a little bit of this concealer from ColourPop. It's their No Filter Concealer. I think it's a really nice one, especially for the price point. I believe it's about $6. And this one is just their white shade. And I'm just taking it on both of my eyelids. And then I'm just going to take my damp beauty blender and just blend out that concealer nicely. And personally, I like to set my eye primer with a little bit of powder, but it's definitely personal preference. A lot of people don't. They actually like that sticky base, but I'm just not used to it. I kind of like to blend my shadow on something that's already powdery. So I'm just using the Pretty Vulgar, the Powder Room loose powder to set this. Alright, now that I have that primer on, I'm actually going to do my eyebrows really quick, and then I'll be right back. So let's go ahead and do those. Alright, so now that my eyebrows are done, I'm just going to go ahead and hop right into the eyeshadow. So I'm going to be taking the yellow in here, which is the color Brick Road, and I'm actually going to be putting that into the crease, but only in one little section. And then with that yellow shade, I'm just going to take a little brush that came in one of the Urban Decay palettes, and I'm just going to be taking the more fat side of the brush and just picking up that yellow, putting it right like on the tip of the brush, and I'm just going to be packing it on in the inner part of my eye. I'm going to be putting it really close to the eyebrow. And then I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and just blend it out a little bit. Now I'm going to take this little brush for the next color, and I'm going to be putting this one right next to the yellow in like the middle part of the crease. And this brush is from e.l.f. It's just called their Eyeshadow C brush. And for the next color, I'm just taking this pink shade, which is called Texas Made. And basically, I'm just doing the same thing. Just going to take a clean blending brush with the yellow on it. And I'm just going to try to blend the pink and the yellow together further, just to really get that oranginess in there. And then I'm also going to take the purple from the palette, and I'm just going to take a little brush like this. It's just kind of like the last one that we used from e.l.f., but this one is just from Morphe. And this one is the shade that I'm taking, and it is called Believe. And we're just stamping this on as well. Okay, so this is where we're at now. This one's coming along pretty nicely. On this side, the purple like won't stick to this one spot, and I'm not sure why. It could just be like my eyes, but I've never really had a problem with any other kind of eyeshadow doing this. So I'm just trying to like stamp it on. And fix it a little bit, but... So I guess I'm just gonna move on and cut the crease and see where we end up, because it's just not really blending. But it looks really pretty, so... And to cut the crease, I'm just using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer again. Okay, and then I'm gonna actually move on to the eyelid, and I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna put the purple on the inner part and then the yellow on the outside, but keep the pink in the middle, obviously. So I'm gonna start out with that purple. And then I'm gonna take the pink. And then I just need one more, like a really little brush. This one's from Luxie. It's their 245, and I'm going to use this one for the yellow. Alright guys, so this is the look so far. I might add a little bit more like color and pigmentation as I do the rest of my makeup, but I figured I would turn the camera back on and kind of film like my eyeliner, eyelashes, and then the rest of my face, and then we might come back and do some more on the eyes. That's kind of what it's looking like. So I'm just going to take my Marc Jacobs eyeliner. This is their Eyeliner Gel Eye Crayon, and this is just the black one. And I'm just going to do my tight line and waterline with it. I really like this eyeliner because it stays in my tight liner really well and it doesn't run on me. Nobody wants to look like a raccoon throughout the day. And then for lashes, I'm just going to take a new pair of my Cocoa lashes, and this is the style Venus. I love these because they're super fluffy and they look great with like dramatic eye looks. I really like the Cocoa lashes because I feel like they hold their shape really well. I know after like at least a few times of using some lashes, they kind of lose that like rounded shape, so it's harder to apply them. But I think these ones like last a really long time. Okay, so for the lashes, I ended up cutting off just like two little groupings of them, and then I'm gonna put on my glue. I just use the Duo dark one. I personally like it better than the one that dries clear. It's just a personal preference though. And while that glue dries, I'm just gonna put on a little bit of mascara. And for that, I'm just going to take the Wander Beauty Unlashed Mascara. I really like this one for just coating my lashes or for a more natural look. This is kind of my go-to if I'm just doing like a simple eyeshadow or something, because it doesn't make your eyelashes too dramatic, which is why I actually really like it. And I actually don't curl my lashes. I know a lot of people like to, but I have naturally curly eyelashes. They're just really light. So it's something that I personally will skip, but feel free to curl them if you need to. Since I moisturized before I started doing my eyeshadow, I'm just going to use my Cover FX blurring primer, and I think that's the only primer I'm going to use today. I just take a little bit and first start on my nose, just because that's where I have the most texture and the largest pores, and kind of just where I need the most smoothing. And then I just kind of take it on my nose under my nose on my upper lip, and then just kind of smooth everything out. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do my foundation. So I'm just going to take a couple shades from the Estee Lauder Double Wear and mix them together to get my perfect shade. And then I'm just going to take it and kind of just dot it everywhere. And I'm going to use a beauty blender to blend it out. And then I'm just going to take the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Fair Neutral to do my under eyes. Just to cover up that darkness, because we all know it's there. I'm just going to set my under eyes quick. And then I'm going to take a little bit of bronzer. This one is from Marc Jacobs in 104 Tantastic. I really like this bronzer just because it's super neutral tone, so it's not going to make you look too orange or be too red. I know a lot of bronzers turn really red on me for some reason. Most turn orange, but some that are like too cool tone sometimes turn red, and I absolutely hate that because then it looks like I have blush for contour. And even though that, some people do that and it looks really good, I don't like that look on me personally. And then I'm going to do a little bit of blush. I'm not really going to contour too harshly today. Just want a nice wash just because the eyes are like super dramatic. So for blush, I'm just taking this one from NARS. It's in the shade Lovejoy. I really like this one. It's pretty unique and it looks really dark in the pan, but it's really not on the cheeks. It just gives a nice wash and it's pretty cool toned, which I like. And then for highlight, I'm taking Becca's Champagne Pop to start out with, and I'll probably use something else on top. And I'm just using an e.l.f. fan brush for this. For those of you who don't know, Champagne Pop is like one of my favorite highlights ever. Just so pretty. I'm just taking Champagne Pop and putting it on the brow bone, just to bring a little bit of life back to the brow. And I'm just going to take it a little bit on the inner corner too. And then I'm just going to zoom you guys in again, and we're going to do the lower lash line. I'm kind of just going to blend everything into each other, kind of like we did on the top of the eye. So first I'm just going to line my waterline with that Marc Jacobs Eyeliner Gel Eye Crayon. I really want to get more shades of this because I really like it, and I feel like I could make really pretty looks with the eyeliner as like a color too. I'm going to start out with the purple and put it really close to the lash line, almost like blending it in with that eyeliner. And I'm just blending that purple down a little bit. Not too much. And then I'm going to take the pink and do the same thing. And then we're going to take the yellow and just blend. Just blend this out even more. And we're just going to pop on our bottom mascara. I'm just using the Water Beauty Unlashed again. I'm just going to take Kylie Cosmetics Apricot Lip Liner. And then I'm just going to grab a nude lipstick. This one is Baddest Beige from Maybelline. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys liked it. I like it. I just wish that the purple blended a little bit better. Like, it looks really bad up close. Back here you can't tell as much, but this was kind of what I was going for. The original look that I based this off of. The girl's name again is Paige. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, but is But this is her picture right here, and then her Instagram is just up there. I'm going to link it down below too and give her credit and everything. She's super talented. You guys should definitely go follow her. I really love all of her pictures, and her eye looks are just always super amazing. Yeah, so hopefully it turned out pretty similar to hers, other than the fact that the purple would not blend. But other than that, I mean, it's the same look. Like, I can tell it's the same. It just did not perform well for me. It's probably me, but I don't know. I wanted to try it out anyway because it's like super pretty, and she's always super creative with her looks. And yeah, if you guys liked the video, then don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to be notified for my future videos so you don't miss one. And also give the video a thumbs up and leave me some comments down below what you want to see from me in the future. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!